They were playing hardball with the Colts, being like, who are you going to go for? Marcus Mariota?
I
What's
think,
your op?
I think
What are you going to do?
thing. I think it's the same thing. The Steelers,
Yeah.
same thing.
What are
They
you gonna
tried
do?
to call the Steelers bluff, and
Yeah.
it looks like Pittsburgh just said, okay, we're going to take Mitchell Trubisky. We're going to go draft a quarterback, right? Everybody says they're
Yeah.
smitten with Malik Willis, and
Boom.
they're moving on. And Grant, this is the biggest problem, I think. And, you know, I was looking back at the Alex Smith-Mahomes situation because everybody wants to compare it to that. Alex Smith was traded in January of 2018. Think about that.
Yeah.
He was traded in January.
Right off the bat.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So he was traded in January, and the Chiefs cleared their money, cleared their books, and the first day of free agency, if you remember, Sammy Watkins was a big free agent signing for them.
They didn't mess around.
He didn't help them win the Super Bowl, but that was a massive sweepstakes that they ended up going and winning because they felt like, okay, now's our chance with Mahomes. We got to get aggressive and go all in. And so when you look at that situation like that, the other variable to me was that Washington extended Alex Smith, meaning I think Washington looked at Alex Smith as a short-term answer at quarterback. I think most teams look at Garoppolo with 1 year left on his contract as a 1 year rental until they pivot to what their next quarterback move is, right? It seems to be that way. It seemed that Pittsburgh viewed him as, you know, somebody that you could get for maybe a second or third round pick, be respectable with him because he is a starting quarterback. You know you can win with him with a strong defense and run game. They fixed their offensive line this offseason. Their defense is still very good. Najee Harris had a pretty good rookie season. You know you can win with Garoppolo before you ultimately go to whatever your long-term future is at quarterback. To me, because Garoppolo would have a lot more value to me if teams viewed him as a, you know, you're going to come in, we're going to extend you, and you're going to be our quarterback for the next 3 years.
What I want to say real quick before you keep going on is the Niners are holding out for these 2 second-round picks because they got them for Alex Smith. And they must think that they can do it again. Jed must think they can do it. And what you're playing out is the difference between the situations.
Yeah.
The markets, the situations, the quarterbacks. Keep going. Sorry.
Yeah, I mean, Grant, I for the life of me, I think I'm a pretty smart person. I think I can usually make sense of, you know, situations. I, for the life of me, cannot understand what the Niners are doing. And I cannot understand for the life of me why everybody is so contented with the fact that they have not been able to clear $25.5 million off the cap. $25.5 million, Grant.
It's outrageous. And again, when this team went to the Super Bowl, they made all-in moves. They went Dee Ford, Quan Alexander, and then Emmanuel Sanders midseason, and that got them in the Super Bowl. Then the next season was the Run It Back tour. That didn't work. And then this last year, they didn't go all in because they either could have surrounded Jimmy Garoppolo with more or Trey Lance with more, and they didn't do either one, and they didn't make the Super Bowl. So Niner fans, you should want the final push. It's required. Other teams are making it.
That's it. It's that simple.
Yeah.
Again, I cannot reiterate enough. This roster isn't 2 years away. It isn't 3 years away. They're 2-3 plays away.
Yeah. Kent says, sorry, Vish, Jimmy Garoppolo will be the Niners quarterback next year. Ugh.
No, I don't think so. But I think we're all in for. I'd be pleasantly surprised. I'll eat my L the way Jameis Winston ate the dub after New Orleans won. But I'd be pleasantly surprised if they get, you know, a very, very, very good return and making all of this weight and not being able to clear the money worth it.
That Niner guy says, Vish, I think the reason why Jimmy wasn't traded because I feel he wanted a massive extension no team would give him. Jeez. You think so? I don't know. I don't know about that.
I don't understand what Jimmy's extension would have to do with him being traded. Like his no trade. Here's the other thing with his no trade clause, right? Like I don't know if he's vetoing trades or not. I'm assuming because the rumor was with Washington that he said no. That's what people are saying he is. But his no trade clause is not a variable in this at all. His no trade clause expires when the new league year starts. These trades, Russell Wilson trade, you know why they announced it only 2 days ago, even though we knew about it a week ago? Because the trade only gets processed when the new year starts. So the Niners going to send him anywhere because his no trade clause expires by the time the trade gets processed.
Keith says Vish is cooking. This is an example of the fan base not being in with the front office. I thought us trading those picks meant we'd make big moves in free agency for a few years while we have a rookie quarterback. Apparently not. It's a big mistake. We're just getting started. Vish is just getting started. He's just giving you the appetizer so far. Don't worry, Keith. We're coming with more. Isaac says Cup, Robinson, Higbee, or Debo, Ayuk, Kittle.
I'd still probably take Debo, Ayuk, Kittle.
If Kittle's healthy.